Hi everybody, it's Marcy, and I'm here today to work on some embellishments for my little golden book. First, before I get started, I'd like to let you know I am here beginning next week. It will be Tuesday through Saturday, doing some sort of junk journaling or crafting video. If you like this kind of crafting, please subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell to be notified when new videos go up. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment. I love seeing your comments. I'd also like to give a special hello to Pat, Lori, and Sabrina and Benji. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. I appreciate that. Last bit of business. This is one of the videos that you can leave a comment on and like to as part of my 100 subscriber giveaway. Need to be a subscriber, and you get a ticket for each video of the five videos that you like and comment to. So my ticket bowl is beginning to fill up, and I'm excited about that. I will leave a video link to the giveaway details video in the description box below. Okay. So back to the little golden book. I become very intimidated when I'm doing little golden books. And I think part of the reason is because I have a real affinity for the little golden books. And so the one I'm doing is actually a brand new golden book. I think its copyright date is 2019. Just because that makes it, that's not one I remember reading as a kid, so on and so forth. So I figure that's a good one for me to work on. And so far, all I've done ephemera-wise is I've made some little corner tucks and just put little clusters on each of them. And then I made, get those out of the way. I made these little cards. Let me show you what I got. I got at Dollar Tree, and I don't remember which box came to which package, but it was a package of 3 cards. Each box has 24 cards in it, and it was a 3-pack for $1. So I actually got 2 of them, so I could kind of mix and match and see what I wanted to use, and so on and so forth. So that was a great deal. And the cards are, they are not shiny on one side. The other side does have a bit of shine to it. This one I've already sanded a little bit just to give it a little more glue surface area to grab onto when I use it. Anyway, so I went through and I made these cards. Used a card with orange, and then I used another card and cut out the octopus, put a little cheesecloth behind it, a little bit of lace, got some book page here from a Highlights magazine. Then I made this one with yellow. And then I made this one with blue. And after I did the blue one, I noticed, wait, I have 1 octopus. I have 3 stingrays. And I have 4 yellow fish. So I need a 2. I wasn't going for that, but I thought, well, okay, I'm not just doing colors. Apparently, I also am doing... So the last one I did had the little clams or oysters and put 2 of them on there just to make it 1, 2, 3, 4. Silly, but so what I'm doing is that's all I'm not really, what am I trying to say? I'm not really concentrating on the fact that it's for a little golden book is what I'm trying to keep myself from getting intimidated by it. So I'm just playing with some of these, I'm going to call them kitty type elements that might go in a little golden book, and I'm just playing. So here I've got, I took this page out of the Highlights magazine I'm using, and it's the Timber Toes. I remember reading these when I was a kid. And I think for this, I'm going to make a little Concertina folder to go in there. And I know, I think I'm going to want it laid out something like that so that I've got pink, yellow on the backgrounds, but they all kind of, the colors are similar enough that they all kind of go together. So I'm going to leave those sides showing. Some of them I may do a little something to. The back side, I'm going to cover with some of these comics. Because I believe, because the comics are just line drawings, you could still very easily write on them. So, stop talking, start gluing. I'm not sure the best way to do this. I'm going to start out, I kind of marked so I know where the edge of the card will be. Oops. And I'll need to be sure these are right way up. And I've got to remind myself that I'm not trying to necessarily get the entire comic or everything that it says. I'm just putting some cute graphics on the back of these. And I'm going to use my little gift card to kind of burnish that down a bit. And I'll set that one off to the side. Now I'm going to do that with all of these. And I will undoubtedly fast forward through this so you don't have to watch me glue all these down. Okay. Sorry about that. I ended up not fast forwarding and pausing the video. It was time for Dear Julie Julie's morning video, and I needed to watch that. Well, wanted to watch that. Okay. So what I have done is I got all my cards covered, got everything cut out, and then I went ahead and I stitched around them. The stitching around them really isn't necessary, especially for these Concertina folder things, but I used glue stick on this, and this was the shiny surface, and even though I had scratched it up and stuff, I just wanted to give a little added insurance that it wouldn't peel up. So now I'm going to start. I've got a ruler set here lined up straight so that I can just lay the bottom of my cards up against it to help me keep my cards straight. And I want just the smallest amount of gap between each card. And the way I want my cards to fold, this one and this one, this seam and this seam will fold upward. So I'll put fabric there. This one will fold inward. So I'm going to put washi tape there. I want to use washi tape wherever there is going to be an inward fold. That way I don't get a lot of bulk. And I could just slap my washi tape down, but washi tape is not permanent. So again, I'm going to add a little extra insurance. Okay, now I'm going to pull my ruler away for a minute so I can and the fabric I'm going to use is actually a little bit of gauze. Normally I would wrap my washi tape, the ends, around to the other side, but because I'm using this very sheer gauze, I don't know that I want to do that. Okay, so that doesn't have glue on it. I'll just lightly put those down for a second and see. Oh, it's not awful. It is going to show through, but I think I'm just, since I glued my washi tape anyway, I shouldn't have an issue with it peeling away from the edges, so I'm just going to snip that off. Sorry, you're actually getting a lot of my thought process because I've made the Concertina folders before, but I think in the last video that I made them in, I was just showing you how to make them, and in this case, I'm actually trying to think, okay, how do I want this one to go together in the journal that I'm making, or in any journal? Because I think the last one, my papers were pretty much the same. It didn't really matter. And this one's a little different. Okay. Now the question is, do I want to put my fabric on next, or do I just want to flip this over? Which I think is what I'm going to do, because then at least it will be held together. Okay, so that goes there, and that goes there, and that goes there. That's the trick. You got to remember to flip everything. I'm going to take don't need a lot of the gauze. I'm not sure how this gauze will work. I got it at Dollar Tree, and this will be my first time using it. I think I'm going to use my art glitter glue because I'm afraid the Fabri-Tac will show through that. And I'm just pretty much going along the edges, and if I need to go back, or along the edges of the card, and if I need to go back along the edge of the fabric, I can do that. Once it's dry. Okay. Now I'm going to flip my book over, and this time let's go ahead and cut two little strips, and that way we'll be ready to go. Sorry, I keep stopping mid-sentence to think. Well, I tell you what, my husband fusses at me about that all the time. All the time. Use your words, Marcy. Finish your thought, Marcy. Okay. Put our gauze down. Just going to pat it down. Do the same thing over here. Yeah, I really prefer using the gauze as like a layering fabric, but I thought for this, because I don't, again, I don't want huge bulk on this. And so I thought, well, either gauze or cheesecloth, and I thought, oh, I'll try the gauze and see what it does, because like I said, I've not used gauze for this purpose. Cheesecloth I have, but and this gauze is actually not the kind I would really, I'm going to have to get some different gauze, just, I think, because this is a stretchy gauze, and that's really not, I don't think, what I would prefer to use. Okay. So those seem to be holding well, so now I'm going to go back and snip off my extra pieces, my excess pieces. Yeah, I'm going to want to go back and tack that down a little bit more, but so there's a little concertina folder that has simple images on both sides, but I think will be cute in the journal, and it carries on the oceany, beachy theme, and has more numbers, and then over here you've got some really cute images that you could easily journal on top of. So I think probably here and here I will add something, and I'll need to decide what kind of little closure I'm going to put on this. But I think I will do that later, because I want this gauze to dry. I want to be sure I'm happy with it before I move any further. So I think that's where I'm going to end this video for now. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please take care of yourselves. Be safe, stay healthy, happy crafting, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.